master of the house, Bob Monkhouse.
Terrific. Thank you. Oh, you have no idea how good it feels to be in Britain with a British audience in a British show, homegrown show in Britain. I like being here. I'm reading about how nice other places are. I think this is a nice place. I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't want to live anywhere else. Look at Spain. Look at Spain. You can't drink the water. You have to boil the ice cubes before you can use them. Israel. I went to Israel. I wouldn't want to live in Israel. My goodness, couldn't even see a decent film there, me and the wife. Everywhere we went, they're all Jewish films. Who Framed Roger Rabbi? A gefilte fish called Wanda. We tried to get in to see Full Metal Jacket. There was a tailor altering it. Just finished working on the fly. Well, I tried a few other countries. Iran. Have you ever been there? Good Lord. A couple of whiskies can cost you an arm and a leg. And you can't go swimming in Africa. I was in Africa, can't go swimming. I went down to the water's edge, and there was a great big crocodile snapping away. Mind you, it was a very simple camera to operate. America, they don't like us. They envy us, you see. They envy us our history and our antiquity. They were so thrilled when they discovered a fossil, they made him president. Greece, I will never go to Greece. I needed dental treatment when I was in Greece, so I went to a Greek dentist. He smashed my plate on the floor. Now, you can keep that end of the Mediterranean. As far as I'm concerned, for example, I went to Ankara. One visit was enough to Ankara. I mean, if the country's Turkey, Ankara is where they shove the stuffing. And, there's our close ally, France, of course. They're so charming, the French, huh? I see they're finally putting some pressure on Libya. From now on, any Libyan terrorist who visits France will be treated exactly the same as a British tourist. India? No, because in Calcutta, it takes 2 hours to get through a meal. And it takes about 2 minutes for the meal to get through you. Don't take offense. I'm making jokes about nationalities, but you know it's all true. Just imagine 3 people on a desert island. If they're American, they'd start a business. If they're French, they'd start a ménage à trois. If they're Italian, they start an argument. And if they're British, they start a queue. Get in line, and we'll meet my full house guests. Nicky, here comes Nicky. Nice to see you, Nicky. Tell us all about Nicky.
I'm 27 years old. My name's Nicky Wyman, and I come from Cranham in Essex.
Wyman, and you're 27?
Yeah.
No relation to Bill Wyman?
No.
I just wondered. No, 27, you're old enough to be his mother-in-law. Who are you with? Who's your fella?
My husband's Ian.
Ian? What?
Yes.
Tell me about how he courted you.
Well, we didn't have a car at the time. Obviously, he had a motorbike, so we had to go about on that. I was sat on the back. Bit of numb bum.
We're in the presence of a dead-end kid, ladies and gentlemen. But you're married now, and you have how many children? 3. Ah, so as soon as you got married, you came off the pillion.
Practically.
Yes. It sounds a very happy affair.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, that's good. Did you have I mean, are you domesticated? Are you a good cook?
Yeah, not bad cook.
I am not married to a good cook. Dreadful. We had a dinner party last week. She made spaghetti that was so bad, 3 of the guests tried to hang themselves with it. What was your job before you had the babies?
I worked for the Department of Health and Social Security.
The DHSS.
Yeah, paying the sick and pregnant till I joined the ranks myself.
You paid the pregnant? Sort of a lump sum? Magic letters that could make Britain happy. DHSS. Des has stopped singing. If you win a holiday on the show, will you want to go to a lovely, hot, sunny climate or to a cold one?
Well, my family would like a hot climate, but no, I don't tan at all, so the sun is not for me.
So for you, lying in the sun is torture?
Yeah.
You know, for a sun journalist, it's a career. See you in a moment. How are you, Steve? Tell us about you.
I'm Steve Harris. I'm 33 years old. I live in Southampton. I've been married to Kim for just over 3 months.
Oh, wow. A newlywed.
Very newlywed.
Terrific. When you found Kim, did you shout it from the rooftops?
Well, no, we kept it fairly quiet.
Why?
Well, she was previously engaged to a mechanic in the garage that we both worked.
A mechanic. Oh, yeah. Didn't want to throw a spanner in the works.
Absolutely not.
So you had to keep your dates very discreet?
Pretty discreet. The first time we went out, we went to a little quiet pub in Christchurch where there was sort of strange people.
My wife took me, when we first went on dates, to a place where there were all strange people. Her family. Don't find any stranger than that. Her family looked like the Chamber of Horrors after someone's run through it with a flamethrower. So tell me, how was your wedding? Was it good?
The wedding was fine. There was a slight hitch. As Kim was coming up the aisle towards me, she got her headdress caught on one of the pews.
Oh.
There was a brief shuffle.
We had problems with my wife's headdress at the wedding. I'd forgotten to cut eyes in the paper bag. What are your pet hates?
My pet hates marrow.
Wait a marrow.
Don't like marrow. Don't like courgettes.
Don't like marrow, courgette,
I don't like bros.
Luke and Goss.
And I can't stand Tony Benn.
This is a slimmer's diet. 4 tasteless vegetables and a nut. Hello. Tell us about Judith.
I'm Judith Nichols.
Yes.
I'm married to Nigel.
Good.
I have a little girl called Lindsay. I live in Plymouth in Devon, but I was brought up in Bakewell in Derbyshire.
Bakewell. Bakewell. Eccles is famous for its cakes, and Bakewell is famous... You're a very nice-looking girl.
Thank you.
That's not at all, except that you looking such a nice girl means it kills about 8 jokes about Bakewell. And a side reference to my unmarried sister Beryl. You are expecting, aren't you, my sweetheart?
Yes.
Do you know what's coming?
Twins. No.
Twins.
Twins.
Perfect. Is that good news for you?
We were stunned, I think.
Yes, I think I would be stunned. Well, at my age, I would be stunned. But my brother and I were twins. We were as alike as 2 peas. Hardly surprising, because Dad was a bachelor. I wish you all happiness. I think it's marvellous. Of course, you've given up your job to have the baby. So what were you doing? What work were you doing?
Well, over the last few months, I've been doing some supply teaching.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
The kids play you up.
Yeah.
So our supply teachers used to be so strict to make up for that. I remember we weren't allowed to go to the toilet until the bell tinkled, and usually we already had. So I don't envy you that. Have you always taught? What was your first job?
I taught religious studies in a school in Plymouth.
Now that gets more and more difficult because of the changes of opinion of the church. I understand the Bishop of Durham now has definite proof that God is an atheist. So you never know where you are with that. What's your hobby?
Amateur dramatic.
What's your next production?
I'm producing The Queen of Hearts.
Will you be there for the opening night?
No.
No, you'll be involved in a more important production, won't you?
Right.
The Babes in the Nude. Thank you very much. That's a great smile. Tell us about yourself, Mike.
Well, my name's Mike Durham. I'm 25, married to Joyce for 4 years with a 1-year-old daughter called Lissa. And I hail, born and bred, from the South Coast.
I love that smile of yours. What's your nickname?
Smiler.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? All right, Smiler. What's your job?
I'm a retail manager for a small shop that sells decorative light fittings.
Oh, really? What's it called?
Plug and socket.
That's a great name, Smiler. Plug and suck it. I know nothing about electricity. For years I thought a two-way switch meant wife swapping. Are you an expert?
No, I was at one time an apprentice electrician, but I know a little bit, enough to get by.
Right, and will you go to people's houses and fix them?
No.
I don't trust people who come to your house offering to do things. Man came to my house and he said, I could halve your electricity bill in 20 minutes. And when we came back, he had. He'd nicked the microwave, the video. So don't trust him, be careful. Have you ever performed in public?
Oh, yes, amateur dramatics, amateur operatics.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've done the operatics bit. Have you ever done Mikado?
No. Sung bits from it, but never been in it.
I was outstanding in the Mikado. Yes, please. The press said that I was in the tradition of all the great Cocos. I put everyone to sleep. You could win. That could win you the show, okay. What jobs have you done? Tell me some of your jobs.
Oh, jobs. Oh, I've had many. Dustman.
Dustman, eh? With the bins or the bags?
Both.
Oh, really? Yeah. And where I live in the country, you've got to put all your rubbish in a bag and take it down and put it on the pavement. Which is a bit embarrassing, because 5 times they'd collected the wife while she was waiting for a bus. What's the weirdest job you've ever done?
Picking up rubbish on the local nudist beach. Litter.
No wonder they call him Smiler. You've got to be very careful with that nail on the end of a stick when you're picking up rubbish on the nudist beach. It's a dedicated thing, nudism, because I belong to a nudist club, and our chef, 40 years, he was standing over a hot frying pan. He became very bitter as he realized how he'd frittered away what small potential he had. But this nudist beach, this beach where people are nude, where is this? Where is this? I don't want to go there. I'm just curious. Where is this nudist beach?
Where?
Yes.
Littlehampton.
I have nothing to say. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike. And now we're going to light all four corners of the bingo card. Well, somebody will, and whoever does will have a choice of these delicious delights.
And for the four corners, Bob, enjoy a taste of Russia with this vodka and caviar, these swimsuits and a waterproof camera, or this selection of garden tools.
On your buzzers. A wrong answer will only get you walled for the following question, otherwise you will be peachy fine. Does standing a 5-month-old baby on his legs make him bow-legged? Judith?
No.
No. You've got to push down really hard, haven't you? Give me a corner.
59, please, Bob.
Okay, 59 is yours. Can you claim damages from a dry cleaner, Nikki?
Yes.
Yes, you can press your suit. Give me a corner.
Number 1, please.
Number 1, Kelly's eye. Most personal physical attacks are never reported to the police. True or false, Steve?
True.
Yeah, it's true, I'm afraid. My unmarried sister Beryl just puts them in her diary. Give me a corner, Steve.
Number 2.
Number 2, one little duck. Thank you. If a woman is saying I do for the second time, should she wear a veil? And it's true.
No.
No. If it's the second time around, we know that she does. Judith.
Number 53, please, Bob.
Right, 53 is it for you. Selena Scott has just stepped out of the shower and has picked up an item of clothing called a tanga. Should she wear it on her head, Steve?
No.
No, it's a brief string-like bikini. But don't tell her. Steve, give me a corner.
Number 8.
Number 8, the Garden Gate. Did Ronald Reagan ever make a movie with Errol Flynn, Mike?
No.
Yes, he did. Hey, you should know this. Wow, caught you out. Desperate Journey, 1942, it's a long time ago. 1942, called Desperate Journey. It was about a 7-hour trip on a train with no corridor. and they learned how to tap dance. Now, sorry, Mike, you are, Walid, you can't answer this. Can an airline stewardess get pregnant and remain a stewardess, Judith?
No.
After a cigarette and a little nap, yes. Can you make a cat yawn? Mike?
Yes.
Yes, by yawning at the cat. Or by showing it your holiday snaps and telling them what wonderful people you met in Ibiza and how father went down with a bit of a nasty little sun rash, but he wouldn't see the Spanish doctor because the Spanish doctors, you don't know where they know what they're doing. And when we went down to an English pub, and but the beer wasn't the same that they have at home. It didn't taste the same. I don't know why that is. And we had some of this paella. I didn't like that at all. But we had it with chips, and the chips were quite good, but they were greasy. I did find Give me a corner, Mike.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, Mike. Worked out.
Top of the shop, please, Bob.
All right, you got 60. In ancient Greece, was a gymnasium a school for philosophers, Mike?
Yes.
No. A gymnasium was a place where men exercised in the nude. I dare say philosophers went there to air their differences. Or possibly their grievances. The wedding ring goes on the third finger left hand because it was once believed that a vein of love ran from that finger to what? Nikki?
Heart.
No, Holiday Inn. To the heart is right, Nikki. Give me a corner.
52, please.
52 the weeks of the year. According to a survey, do most British students favour sex before marriage? Mike?
Yes.
Yes. Not if it interferes with the ceremony. Mike, give me a corner.
5 and 4, please.
5 and 4 is lit for you. Could you cross the Wheatstone Bridge on a bicycle? Nikki?
Yes.
No, it's an electronical device for measuring resistance. They tried one on my unmarried sister Beryl and thought it was broken. What is the currency of Vietnam? The won or the dong? Steve?
The dong.
The dong. The won is the currency of Korea. And if you get small change from both countries, you wind up with the wong dong silver. Give me a corner, Steve.
5 and 7.
5 and 7, all the varieties. Steve now has 3 corners. Judith has 2, Mike has 2, Nikki has 2. According to orthopedic surgeons, which situation is more likely to give you backache? Sleeping alone or sleeping with someone else? Nikki?
Sleeping alone.
No, sleeping with someone else. That's what it says. I'll take my chances. Which generates more energy, a hurricane or a hydrogen bomb? Yes, Mike?
A hurricane.
That's right. Someone told that to Ronald Reagan. He said, let's drop a hurricane on Russia. Mike?
On its own, number 7, please.
On its own, number 7. Lucky 7 is lit. You now have 3 lit, so is Steve. Snails can sleep for up to 3 years without waking up. Is that true, Judith?
Yes.
Yes, it is. They can sleep for up to 3 years, but they spend about 6 months lying in bed listening to the radio. That's what it is. You're right. right, give me a corner.
Number 4, please.
Number 4, knock on the door. According to Cosmopolitan magazine, is it a good sign if your man loves animals? Judith?
Yes.
Yes, but not to excess. You have won this round of the game. Have a look over here. There you see the vodka and the caviar. There you see. Okay, I'm staying here for a while. Do you want a replacement? Oh, no, those muscles. Oh, well, gardening stuff. What are you going to have?
The gardening stuff, please.
Gardening stuff. Can you believe you're going to turn down? I can't believe it. Breaking my heart, I'll tell you that. Breaking my heart. Well done. That's very good indeed. That's yours. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and light that middle line. And the first person to do that will have a choice of this breathtaking bonanza.
And for the middle line, this superb bone china tea set. Bicycles for him and for her. Or this fully automatic washing machine.
All you have to do to win some of that is light all the numbers on your middle line. You'll find the subjects right beside the numbers over here on the Monkhouse MasterCard. In bingo lingo, clickety-clicks, it's time to take your pick of the 6. Come on, change. Now, here they come. 6 subjects, 10 numbers against each subject. You've got 5 on your middle line. Nikki, you're seated first in order of luck. Look at the number on your middle line that you like best.
6, please.
Number 6, Tom Mix on Showbiz. Which alternative comedian recently stood in for Wogan?
Ben Elton.
Why they put that disagreeable, opinionated joker in charge of a show, I don't know. I thought Ben Elton was much better than him. Steve.
2 and 5, please.
2 and 5, 25. Here we go with music. Johnny Dankworth's first British top 10 hit was called Experiments with what? Rats, mice, or wombats?
Mice.
Mice is right. Experiments with mice reached number 7 in 1956. I have experimented with mice in my cabaret act. I release them into the audience and then close my eyes and pretend the women are screaming for me. It keeps me happy in my simple way. Mike.
2 and 7, 27, please.
My age, no, closer to yours. Okay, music, classical music too, is the Fantastic Toy Shop. A ballet, an opera, or Ann Summers?
A ballet.
It is a ballet, yes. My wife saw it at Covent Garden, came home raving about Rudolf Nureyev's Fantastic Toy Shop. Judith.
35, please, Bob.
3 and 5s on the subject of literature. Did Peter Pan say fairies were made of flowers? Or did he say fairies were made of sunbeams? Or did Peter Pan say fairies were made of laughter?
Laughter.
That's what the producer must mean when he says he wishes I could attract more fairies. Let's pick the 6. Shuffle them all around, Nikki, just to confuse you. Can you give us a number?
11, please.
Legs 11. Legs 11, folks. Nicely whistled. Famous people is your topic, and it's your lucky number. Answer this correctly, you'll light your 11 and win a mystery prize. Nikki. Of what is St. Jude the patron saint? St. Jude. Is he the patron saint of trivial pursuit, thieves, or hopeless causes?
Hopeless causes?
Yes, like the SDP and the Bring Back Reg Varney Society. Here's your mystery prize.
You'll be browned off with this suntan session.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Nikki. Oh, dear.
Lovely.
For you, of all people. I'm sorry, the computer sets these before we ever start, and of course you go red in the sun.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We'll get you an Irish sunbed. It snows on you. Have to do something about that. We'll make it a beauty session, something you'd enjoy. Steve.
17.
17, 1 and 7. Famous people again. Which cabinet position is held by Cecil Parkinson? Science, transport, or family planning?
Transport.
Transport, well. Right.
All the 5s, please.
All the 5s, 55. It's Proverbs. The road to hell is paved with what?
No.
Open to the others, and it's Nikki.
Good intentions.
Good intentions and bank holiday traffic. Take a bonus number, Nikki. Doesn't matter what it is.
29, please.
29 is lit. Judith.
56, please, Bob.
5 and 6 is on the subject of Proverbs. You don't keep a dog and...
Bark yourself.
That's right, that's right. Good job they didn't say that to Percy Edwards 50 years ago. It started there. Mix the 6. Nikki, you can choose between 38 and 43.
38, please.
38, I got it right here. It's another proverb. Half a loaf is better than what?
No bread.
Yeah, so what I do this show for. Steve.
40.
Blind 40, it's on Proverbs again. A stitch in time does what?
Saves 9.
Yes, also means you're a private patient. Mike.
Number 18, please.
Number 18. You found your lucky number. Answer this correctly, Mike. You'll be a bigger smiler, because you'll have won a mystery prize. It's music. Cher. Cher had a 1971 hit with Gypsies, Tramps, and
Thieves.
Thieves. Whatever happened to Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves? Oh, there they are. Here's your mystery prize.
You're going under with a diving lesson.
Oh! You fancy that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A new adventure for it, will you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love it.
Bring
now.
the tide in, won't it?
You're down there by the sea. We can make it local for you, maybe. A diving lesson. I just hope you don't hear the words that every diver dreads hearing. Come up. The ship's sinking. Judith.
47, please, Bob.
4 and 7's on the subject of literature. In the Bible, which town was twinned with Gomorrah?
Sodom.
Oh, do you want to be like that? Mixer Sept. There we go again. Now, Nicky, you've got to take the game home this round of it anyway with a 43. Are you ready for this? 43 is on words. You're suffering from phallocrespia. That's the word. Phallocrespia. Have you an insane fear of Mike Tyson, Margaret Thatcher, or Telly Savalas?
Telly Savalas?
It's the terror of bald men. You've won this round of the game. There you see lovely tea set. There you see bikies. There you see my dream. There you see, and you're nice too. And there you see washing machine. What you going to have, Nicky?
I'd like the bikes, please.
Right. Now we're going for the full house, and the first person to fill that bingo card with lights is going to have a choice of this stunning selection.
And for the full house, Bob, a stereo colour television. This elegant hand-painted cane settee. Or a music stereo system complete with compact disc player.
Yay! Ho, ho, ho. Here's the state of play. Look, to get a full house, Nicky needs the garden gate. Steve needs doctor's orders. Mike needs Maggie's den. And Judith, like Nicky, needs the garden gate. You're on your buzzers. Wrong answers are not thrown open. You'll only be walled for one question if you give me a wrong answer. Good luck to everybody. You're more or less level pegging. I wish you all good luck. Which king granted the Magna Carta? Yes, Steve.
King John.
Is right. We like you 23. Which film star was born Norma Jean Baker? Yes, Judith.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is correct. We like you 12. Norma Jean Baker died in which year? Steve.
1962.
Is right. We like you 32. Which American comedian's catchphrase was, can we talk? Nicky.
Joan Rivers.
Is right. We like you 26. Which colour will litmus paper turn in yes, Steve.
Red.
Yes. So happens I didn't get to acid, but you got it right. We like you 41. What's raised by hypertension? Yes, Mike.
Blood pressure.
Yes, that's right. We like your 3. Which soccer team plays at the Dell? Yes, Steve.
Southampton.
Southampton's right. We like you 51. You now have a top line, and of course, it's your part of the world. On TV, how many actors have played Doctor Who? 4 or 7, Mike?
7.
7 is right. We like you 15. How many times was Disraeli Prime Minister? Yes, Judith.
Twice.
Twice, that's right. We like you 21. Ray-Ban are famous for making what? Steve?
Sunglasses.
He's right. We like you 5. You need 4 for a full house. For what kind of music is Jerry Goldsmith famous, Steve?
Film music, television films.
Yes, that's right. We like you 44. You need 3 for a full house. Which American state is abbreviated IA? Yes, Mike.
Idaho.
Iowa. Mohammedanism is also known as, Steve?
Islam, Muslim.
Islam is right. We like you 19. You need 2 for a full house. Which metal has the chemical symbol AU? Nicky.
Aluminium.
It's gold. In the 1955 film, Godzilla terrorized which city? Yes, Steve.
New York.
No, it was Tokyo. You wanted, you might answer this. A millisecond is what fraction of a second? Yes, Mike.
100.
1,000. Plays. Who wrote Private Lives? Nicky.
Noel Coward.
Is right. We like you 37. The TT races are held on which island, Steve?
The Isle of Man.
Isle of Man is right. We like you 28. You need 1 for a full house. Films. Who played James Bond's only wife? Yes, Mike.
Diana Rigg.
Is right. We like you 24. Pop. Whose hit album was Beggar's Banquet? Yes, Mike.
Gary Newman.
Rolling Stones. Who were Captain Scarlet's alien enemies? Steve!
The Mr. Rons.
You've won the big full house. Stack stereo. What, the dress or the bench? Both. You get the dress, you get the best, you get everything on that bench. Well, I can't guarantee that. Hey, listen, there's a colour teller there. You can see what it is. What do you want?
The television, please, Bob.
You got the television. Ooh. Hey, Nick. You were worried. Look how well you did. You came within getting Tom Mix of a full house, and you got a suntan session, which we will modify to please you. And we got those lovely bikes. Hey, that's going to make you even fitter than you already are. Mike, you're a terrific player and a lovely guy. We've got a diving lesson for you. You came within lucky 7 with that full house, and we got a full house hamper for you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got that for everybody tonight. And Judith, we've got gardening tools for you, and you came within Tom Mix of getting a full house. But Steve, what a player. Got that colour TV, and you've also got a marvellous holiday to come, I hope, over at your golden bingo card. Well done, sir. Stand on the gold, Here it comes. There's your golden bingo card. Let's flash the figures for Steve Harris. He wants to see just where they are, computer. Now, random computer is going boing, and then you know that set absolutely permanently of the letters that spell out your golden holiday. And many of you would like to see what that holiday is. Many of you don't want to know, want to play along with us. So we'll now show you. If you don't want to know where the holiday letters are set, just close your eyes. Well, I count 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's the holiday. We don't know where those letters are, but you've got to find them all, Steve, in order to win the holiday. Ready to go?
Yep, ready.
Okay, I have 1 minute on the clock, please. How tall are you?
Just over 6'3".
Wow. I'm going to climb you later and see what's up there. Question 1. What's the sport of the Harlem Globetrotters?
Basketball.
It is. Steve, pick a number.
Top of the shop, 60.
Top of the top, 60. If it's money, it's worth having. But you found the final letter of the holiday. Question 2. On what date do Americans celebrate independence?
July the 4th.
That's right.
All the 5's, 55.
All the 5's just above the A. And we have an R. R.A. going to the Royal Academy. In the Bible, who dreamed of a ladder?
Jacob.
Jacob did.
5 and 4, 54.
Good idea. Could be vertical. It isn't, but you have 54 pounds? Well worth having. We've only used 8 seconds. Question 4. Which gangster film had a cast of children?
Bugsy Malone.
That's right, Steve.
49.
49. 4 and 9 on the middle line. Wow. T-R and A. Frank Sinatra concert? Question 5. Food. What are calamari?
It's squid.
Yes.
20.
20. Here we are, on the bottom line, left-hand corner. And it's 74 pounds now. Question 6. Which French singer was the Little Sparrow?
Edith Piaf.
It was Piaf.
50.
50. Okay, on the bottom line again. And we have 124 pounds. It's good strategy.
It's money.
Yeah, it's all money. It's all money. No, I'm just thinking, you're a big fella. No, I'm a little fella. But I'm nice.
Oh, of course you are, of course you are.
Yeah, but I'm old. I'm sweet. Quite lovable. I've always wanted to meet someone like you.
I'll let you know at the end.
Depends on whether you win the holiday.
This is true.
Question 7. Name Joanne Woodward's film star husband.
Paul Newman.
Yes, sir.
39.
39 on the bottom line. We have Tria. A lot of places could end in that, I think. But not nice places. Question 8. Mythology. Which people worshipped Isis?
The Egyptians.
That's right.
31.
31 on the top line. We have 155 pounds to spend when you get there, and we're only on question 9. But we have, we have 37 seconds. We're doing great. Who predicted that everyone will be famous for 15 minutes?
Don't know.
Warhol. From which country does Vino Verde come?
Italy.
No, from Portugal. How many strings on a violin?
6.
There are 4. Art. Who painted the Hay Wain?
Constable.
Yes, that was question 12. We need to find the remaining letters. We need 3 letters, I think, if I'm right.
27.
Yeah, could easily be, Steve. I wish you luck. Good. Don't go to 33. No. I'm sure your remaining letters are 3, 15, 24, or 18. We're on question 30. You only have 3 questions left. You've got 21 seconds, which is enough time for it. We're still in with a good chance. For what is Adrian Morehouse famous?
Swimming.
Yes.
24.
24. Let's hope that 24 is one of the 2 missing letters that would give you a marvellous holiday. Yes, that means it's either 3 or 15. Steve, got 2 questions to do it in. You can do it. In which mountain range is Everest?
The Himalayas.
That's right. Now you can do it.
15.
Just choose right. If that 15 is the missing letter, you have got the most romantic and glorious holiday in the Tyrol coming. Computer, is that £15, or is it what we hope it is? Is it the remaining letter that will give Steve his holiday? Yeah!
Yes, Bob, a holiday in Austria with its beautiful palaces, Spanish riding school, Tyrolean villages and traditional folklore. All in Austria.
Austria. Land of mountains. Lovely. Land of mountains. Bring me a box. Bring me a box. Bring me that box. Have that box, please. Can you put that, please? This. Congratulations. On winning a holiday in Austria. So this is the world of John Cleese. Well, midget, how does it feel?
Not too bad.
Come on, you're going to Austria, you're built like an Alp. I'm sure you haven't, Steve. You've been called champion here tonight. You played really brilliantly. You got yourself a stereo colour TV. It's a stereo colour TV. And you got £155. And Steve Harris, you are going to Austria.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Could he have answered the last question? Could he? Give me another word for thesaurus. I don't think so. So join us this week and every week on Bob's Full House. The doors are always open for you.